Okay.
Why Muhammad tried to commit suicide when Waraka he died? What is
Why
the connection?
Muhammad?
Yeah, what is the connection between Muhammad?
And Waraka.
What is the connection? I mean, so what? The guy he's an old man, and you said he used to help Muhammad. So what? Is that a reason for a man who claimed to be a prophet to commit suicide?
No, of course not. No, of course, in that way, no chance. But I think because prophets are also, in one way, only humans. I think in that time when he died, he has maybe, to say it easily, 10 minutes a tough time for himself, and then his soul also was stressed. Maybe this is the reason. I don't know exactly.
No, the hadith doesn't say that. The hadith says that when the Waraka he died, the inspiration of Allah stopped coming. Why?
Okay, I don't know that now.
Don't you think that the inspiration for Muhammad was coming from Waraka? He was the one making Quran for him?
Yes.
Okay, so you agree
Yes,
that
much.
Waraka he
Yes,
was making
yes.
Quran. Okay, that's a good thing. He agreed that Waraka was making the Quran. That means Muhammad is a false prophet.
Okay, this I don't agree, because I think the things, first of all, Muhammad gets from the angel, and then he goes with this information to his wife and to Waraka to talk about that, and to know how to give the followers
But
the
hold on.
message what he had
No.
reached from God.
I just told you Waraka is making the Quran. You said yes. And as you see, when Waraka he died, no more Quran is coming to Muhammad. Why?
No, I don't say that Waraka
okay, no
is
problem.
making the Quran.
Okay.
I say he was his, how you say in English, counselor.
Okay, counselor. So what if the counselor he died? What this have to do with the Quran not coming to Muhammad? Why the Quran stopped coming to Muhammad?
Is it so? Yeah. When from that time Muhammad nothing gets anymore.
Okay, yeah. Why there's no Quran?
Because this information I hear now the first time from you.
Well, always
When
Muslims they
Waraka
call
died,
me.
that
No. When Muslims they call me, always they say to me, "This is the first time we hear this." But doesn't matter. This is the first time or second time. It's in the front of you. It's in the screen. It says that when Waraka he died, the divine inspiration was also stopped. Isn't it obvious that Muhammad he was receiving fabricated word of God from a man? His name is Waraka, and that is a reason for him to be upset and sad because now where he will get Quran from, what he will do. Already he claimed to be a prophet, and Waraka was giving him Quran, and now he don't have Quran because Waraka he died. So he tried to commit suicide. He get busted. Why the Quran stopped coming from Allah? Because of Waraka he died. What is the relationship? Do you think Allah he was learning Quran from Waraka too?
no.
Do you think Waraka was Allah himself in the earth?
No.
So why the
Of course
inspiration?
not.
So why the inspiration stopped coming? Didn't you ask yourself why?
To be honestly, I do, because I follow you also, maybe 2 months,
Okay.
and I also buy your book, sir.
All right.
And yes, I'm very now fighting with my own to find for me the truth.
That's wonderful. Which books you have of mine? Which books you bought?
Allah's Täuschung.
The German version of it. Okay. Did you
Yes,
buy the
sir.
second one?
Please, sir.
There's two German books we have.
The first, sir.
All right, my friend. Let me
In English.
let me ask you. As long you have my books, and you are following me for more than 2 months, and now I'm showing you that Waraka he died, the divine inspiration stopped, and Muhammad he tried to commit suicide. I want to ask you, is it normal for a human being to try to commit suicide? Don't you know? If you go right now, search in YouTube in Google, you will find that doctors, they say that people who try to commit suicide, obviously either they are suffering from a very, very harsh depression time, or they are suffering from mental illness.
Yeah.
Okay, so Muhammad is chosen by God, right? Why Allah he chose a man? Why Allah he chose a man? He can not stand, you know, little exam. I mean, nothing happened to him, just the divine stuff for some time. So why he want to kill himself? Like he did not go to the cross like Jesus. He didn't. I mean, nothing happened yet. So why he want to kill himself? Do you think that Allah he chose the wrong man for the wrong for the wrong mission?
Well, sir, I don't know what to say, because everything what you say, show us and what you say, you are right.
Okay.
And for me, it's how to say, every new information, it's like when somebody give me a shock, you know.
All right. Well, I respect your honesty. That's not you know, usually Muslim, they are not really too much honest. But I want to ask you another question here. If you look with me in this story, it says that the prophet he tries several times to commit suicide, and each time he tried to do that, the angel come to him in front of him, and he said to him, "Oh Muhammad, you are indeed Allah messenger." Don't you find this is very funny? And I will explain to you why this is very funny, and then you give me your comment and your decision. If Muhammad already he knew he's a prophet, why he go to commit suicide, and then the angel appear in front of him and he says to him, "Indeed you are a prophet," and then when he hear that, he calm down, he go back home. A day or two after, Muhammad he do the same story. He go to the top of the mountain, he wanna kill himself. Then the angel appear in front of him again, and he said to him, "Don't do it, you are for sure a prophet of Allah." Few days after, Muhammad he do the same thing again and again and again. Isn't it this is a clear sign that this man is mentally ill?
Definitely. That two things are happening in his head. I only can explain me now that one thing is calling him come to the hero. That's the Satan, and the good angel says him, "No, don't go away." And
But what about he is not listening to shaitan, and he is not listening to an angel, because obviously Muhammad is mentally ill. If the angel he came to you just yesterday and he told you are a prophet, why you want to do it second day? He just told you yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, are you a kid? It's like you're talking to a kid. Like a kid, you tell him don't play with the candies, you leave him for 5 minutes, he come back, he's playing with the candies. But that is a kid, right?
Yeah.
But Muhammad is a man, he is over the age of 40, and already now he received many Quran. So why he is not he this the what the story in front of us mean that he himself he don't believe is a prophet, correct?
Yeah,
because the reason he calmed down, the angel he says to him, "Indeed you are a prophet," right? Which means the reason for him try to commit suicide that he don't believe is a prophet. So how we can trust a man like this? Obviously he's crazy.